Good morning, everybody. It is a special meeting of council time, and it is Friday, June 20th, 2025. It is 9:01 a.m. and we have a quorum, as you can see on the box here. We do have Councillor Ball, I believe, joining us in a couple minutes, so you'll see her head pop up. So I'd like to call this meeting to order and start with our land acknowledgement that the town of Midland recognizes, located on land which is the traditional and treaty territory of the Anishinaabe people, now known as the Chippewa Tri-Council, comprised of Bow Slave First Nation, Rama First Nation, and the Georgina Island First Nation. This territory is within pre-Confederation Treaty 5 and Treaty 16, and included within the Williams Treaties of 1923. The town of Midland recognizes it's located on land which is traditional territory of the Huron-Wendat and the historic homeland of the Métis, and that our town is home to a large and diverse community of Indigenous people. Oh, with that said, I have a motion here, moved by Councillor East, seconded by Councillor Emeritus, that the contents of this special meeting of council, closed session agenda for June 20th, 25, be approved. All those in favor? Any opposed? Was that in favor, Councillor Emeritus?
Yep.
I've got your hand light. Yeah, okay. Perfect. That is carried. And Sarah, I'm not marking up because this is just a PDF on my screen, so if you can make note of that. The carriages. Next, I have one moved by, it's marked here as Councillor Bald, but I do not see Councillor Bald, so we'll switch it over to Councillor East, seconded by Councillor Patel. The council moved into closed session, and further that this portion of the meeting be closed to the public pursuant to Section 239 in Municipal Act 2001 as indicated, and that being Section 239, subsection 2C, a proposed or pending acquisition or disposition of land by the municipality or local board, and specifically proposed property acquisition. And for those who follow us along, as unexciting as these recorded in camera sessions are, this relates directly to our last one. So just spoiler alert, it's the same thing. We're just talking about it again. Council, are you content that this is a valid reason to go in camera today? All those in favor? Any opposed? All right, we're going to camera, and for everyone else, we'll be right back in 2 shakes of a cat's tail. Good morning. We're back in the blink of an eye. Moved by Councillor Emeritus, seconded by Councillor Patel. The council receive his information and confirm the directions as outlined in the confidential verbal report and update provided by the Chief Administrative Officer, Executive Director, Infrastructure Management / Town Engineer, and Supervisor of Fleet, Facilities and Transit at the special meeting of council. Closed session held today, June 20th, 2025, with respect to the proposed property acquisition. Council, we've had our discussion in camera. I'll call the question now. All those in favor? Any opposed? Noted. One opposed. And that is carried. Next, I have a motion moved by Councillor Bald, section who's not here, so that's going to be Councillor Patel, seconded by Councillor Ball, that bylaw 2025-41 being a bylaw to adopt the proceedings of special meeting of council closed session held June 20, 2025 be passed and enacted. All those in favor? Any opposed? One opposed. Noted. Next, moved by Councillor Emeritus, seconded by Councillor McDonald. The special meeting of council closed session adjourn at 9:38 a.m. All those in favor? Opposed? Carried. All right, thanks everybody. We're adjourned.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Thank
Have a
you.
good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
All right, cheers.